Have you caught malaria yet? Or as I indicated in my blog, have you caught your name area? Because it's really about your emotional reaction to the music. I'm just some kind of eccentric tour guide, focusing and refocusing your attention on some prominent or maybe not so prominent musical sightseeing stop that I hope you won't miss along the way. Timbre, T-I-M-B-R-E, pronounced in English either timbre or timbre, is the word that we use for sound source in music. We speak about the timbre of the cello, or the timbre of the trombone, or the timbre of the electric guitar. And what, might you suppose, makes all the different instruments have their different timbres? Think about it for just a moment. Have you started coming up with things like these? What's it made of? Is it made of wood? Is it made of brass? What it's made of plays an important role. What's its shape and size? How big is it? If it's huge, like the double bass or the tuba, it can play very low sounds. And if it's tiny, like the piccolo, it makes very high sounds. The longest strings of the piano are the lowest ones, and the shortest strings of the piano are the highest ones. And finally, how is that sound made? Do you bang on it? Do you buzz your lips through some sort of brass mouthpiece? Do you draw a horsehair bow over a string? All of these factors combine to create the unique timbres of instruments and human voices. Now, this is going to be silly, but I'd really like you to close your eyes right now. Come on, do it. I'm going to perform the same melodic fragment on 4 different sound sources or timbres. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to name that timbre. The melodic fragment will always be the same. Ready? Now don't cheat. Close those eyes if you haven't done so already. You can open your eyes if you have closed them. Well, how'd you do? We had, of course, first the piano. Then we had my voice. The violin. And then the clarinet. Aha! You see, I made only 3 of those sounds myself. The clarinet was being played off camera by the Discovery Orchestra's executive director, Virginia Johnston. But I'm sure that all of you got the piano, my voice, some kind of string, if not precisely the violin, and some kind of wind, if not precisely the clarinet. Why did I do this? Because people frequently say to me, I can't tell the difference between the oboe and the English horn, or the violin and the viola, or I can't distinguish the sound of the French horns playing in their low range from the sound of trombones. But I'm here to tell you that if you could make the distinctions that I just presented to you, with some practice over time, with just noticing, giving timbres your undivided attention, and simply taking the time at that moment to attach the proper name to the timbre you're noticing, you can learn to identify very subtle timbre distinctions. You may even begin to notice and learn timbre combinations in your mind's ear, like the sound of violas with oboe, or the sound of cellos with bassoon. Composers always make conscious choices regarding which timbres are used for which of their musical ideas. And so, what's the worst thing that could happen? Suppose you don't get the right name with the timbre. The most important thing is that we notice timbre, and notice when timbre changes. The heck with naming it. Composers want us to notice and enjoy, to experience, to feel the effect of timbres. Don't be intimidated. Make it a game. And if you want some help, a teaching device to help you along in this process, purchase a CD or a download version of Benjamin Britten's Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra with narration. Performances that are recorded of this work come with both narration and without it. You want to get one with narration. There, you'll find the narrator saying things like, "And now the violins." Peace.